All right, JV.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, man. Just got off the plane.
Yeah, like how long ago?
About 3 hours ago.
Mm,
Yeah.
nice.
Mexico was amazing. Cancun was gorgeous.
Right.
Just,
So the weather was good over the weekend?
it was 85 the entire time.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful. And then, like, that sea breeze.
Yeah.
We had a swim-up pool, man.
Right.
Our room. I walk out the balcony, just jump right into the pool.
Right in the pool. That's amazing.
Take a dip.
Yep.
A little bit too much drinking, though. It was all-inclusive joint.
I mean, why not, right?
My first time at all-inclusive.
Just wilding out.
And I drank a little bit of tequila the first night. I had like maybe 2 drinks.
Okay.
We had bottles in our room.
Right.
And just drink it. My man came in on Saturday. I drank that much tequila.
Right.
My man came in on Saturday, the beverage guy was like, "Hey, I see you tapped into the tequila. You want me to get you 2 more bottles?" I'm like, "Bro, I've barely touched this one. Let me get through this first."
He just doesn't want you to have to stop in the middle, right? You just keep
He
going.
didn't. But later on, before the wedding, we went down there for a wedding.
Right.
So the wedding was at 1, but before that, we were out there on the pool, and I was drinking rum and cokes, Captain and Cokes, some spiced rum, delicious.
Gotcha.
I got through half the bottle. It was hot. We're in the
It's a lot.
pool. I was enjoying myself.
Right.
Got through half the bottle. Went to the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Came back from the wedding. There was another bottle in there, just fresh.
Just ready to go.
Another bottle of Bacardi, like a rum. I was like, I can't. Okay, this is where we're at, baby. He didn't even have an opportunity to ask. He said, "I'm just doing it."
Yeah.
So, nah, man, it's a
Good
good
man.
time. Glad to be back. But let's jump into this, man. Our girl Pepper Potts,
Mm.
Gwynnie P. Does anybody ever call her that? Is that a thing?
I don't know. I've never heard that one before.
Gwynnie P. Gwyneth Paltrow wins that ski crash trial. A jury verdict awards her $1.
Right.
Did you hear about this a few weeks ago?
I saw a little bit of some video clips from the trial.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know nothing about it up until recently.
I got you. Well, I'll put it like this. My man crashed into Gwyneth Paltrow.
Right.
And then when he found out that he crashed into Gwyneth Paltrow, he said, "Ow, ow, she crashed into me. I'm hurt."
Right.
If it was anybody else, he probably would have been like, "Oh, yeah, well, things happen."
Yeah.
But you're on a ski slope. Like, it's ski at your own risk.
And this happened years ago, right?
2016.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
they just finished it up. I mean, I feel like, in this situation, you would know who crashed into who, right?
he had like amnesia, but then he was recalling the entire incident at the same time.
Right.
So it's like both things can't be true.
Yeah. And then he's supposedly injured and all that stuff, but he's out partying and posting on his Insta and living life to the fullest while he's supposed to be injured. And
he's like
having all
wearing
this trouble.
her skincare brand Goop, stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'll put it like this, man. Because he's a doctor, so he has
Right.
money. 2 rich people rocked the skiing world in 2016 with this
Right.
accident.
Right.
Skiing will never be the same because of these 2 rich people.
All right.
But she won, so she got $1.
I wasn't there. I just heard the stories. So, she won it. Jury gave her $1, and
Cha-ching!
this is where we're at.
She's going to Sizzler.
Right.
All right. Let's move over here, man. Our boy Chad Stahelski, behind John Wick,
Yes.
said, yeah, we're kind of open to a 5th one. I don't know how.
Yeah. I mean, if John Wick is no longer with us, if he's no longer with us, then is it still John Wick movies?
Or are we seeing him before the dog dies?
That too.
We can get some prequels.
Right.
Keanu Reeves still looks amazing.
Yeah, because he was already a assassin at that point. Anyways.
Yeah, he was the most feared.
He was retired.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, could do that way too.
The question is this. Do you, JV, want to see more of these movies?
I'll watch another John Wick movie in a heartbeat.
So there's no doubt. I'll be the first one in line in the theater.
I mean, I don't know what's going to come of it. It'll be a curiosity thing, right? We know how the movie's going to go.
Yes.
Typically, they could switch it up a little bit. I don't know, but I would be curious.
I would love to see how he gets into this. I want to see more of this world. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to give me prequels or give me more of this assassin world, I'm about it.
Yeah.
But if it's more of the same, you've hit like the precipice. You're at the top of the mountain.
Right.
With this type of genre and action and all these stunts and everything. Give us more of the world.
Yeah, because
you know what you can do technically, but
because they did some of that in this one that just came out, the fourth one. Built a little bit of a world there.
Still lost about this world.
Yeah, I mean, you could go back and really see like his footsteps into it.
That would be dope.
And him learning about this whole world that he's going to be a part of.
Yeah,
and that could just open the whole thing up to all kinds of other.
And if we're gonna do
spinoffs and stuff, too.
And if like let's say like Keanu Reeves does not want to do it, and like we need like a prequel, like a younger John Wick.
Yeah, they can get Topher Grace.
You know, Chris Pratt's going to be first one in line.
I think Topher
Grace.
Yeah,
you think?
Yeah.
Wow,
skinny, lanky guy.
He was horrible as Venom.
Well, he doesn't have to talk much. He's got to do some training.
That's true.
No, I don't know. I don't know why Topher Grace popped in my head.
Hey, man.
Zero clue why that just happened.
Haven't seen a Topher Grace show or movie in a while.
Saw him on that 90s show like 2 or 3 weeks ago. That's
nice. Yeah. Nice. All right. One other piece of news before we jump into the pod here. Fantastic Four movie has a director and writer. Matt Shackman, who did WandaVision, and Josh Friedman, who wrote Avatar 2.
Right.
So, Fantastic Four, which I've always been a fan of this team, of this family, Marvel's first family. I like what Miles Teller and them did a couple years ago. The studio just interfered too much.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
It happens a lot. Now that it's in Disney, Marvel, MCU hands, it's going to be shepherded, and it's going to be a really good movie. I'm hoping and praying here. Just got to get the cast right, and we'll see what goes from there, man. Obviously, the Human Torch is always fire character. No pun intended.
When was this one supposed to come out?
This one is supposed to come out February 14, 2025. Yeah, so that's the release date. You know, those always shift and move there, so.
Yeah, so this director is already in the MCU. Well, kind of. He did, WandaVision?
Yeah, he was the showrunner and director on a couple episodes, yeah.
Way of the Water and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean.
Good team.
If anybody can bring this back to the forefront, it'd be this team here.
I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Marvel.
Ruh-roh.
We got that Secret Invasion trailer.
Yes.
Catch that?
Yes, I did. I'm excited to see kind of a superhero-less MCU show.
Yeah.
Kind of shed the light on more of the Shield than the superheroes, all the superpower people,
like that,
and this whole thing that goes on that the superheroes probably don't even know anything about. We've seen Sam Jackson in and out over 10 years now.
Yeah.
More than 10 years now, right? 2000. What
8 was the first time we saw him.
Yeah, so we're way past.
He's been there since the beginning. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him get a good story, man. I mean, he's been just parts of everybody's story, you know. And learning about the scrolls a little bit more and all those things we get little glimpses of.
Yeah, so we get Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson, and the star and role in this miniseries here. And it looks dope, man. It really does. It looks like something. It takes me back to the Winter Soldier, where it was like spy espionage.
Right.
We're kind of dealing with a little bit of like Men in Black because you're dealing with aliens, stuff like that. But we got a great cast though. We have Emilia Clarke, Colby Smulders is coming back, and Maria Hill, obviously Sam L. Kingsley Ben Adir is Gravik, Ben Mendelsohn, Olivia Colman. Martin Freeman, Everett K. Ross. Just love it when this guy pops up, man. Love it. Because he's just like and we saw Don Cheadle in the trailer as well. But like Everett Ross is that CIA agent, man. One, he just looks like a badass every time. But two, like he's quick-witted. And I love that, man. So really don't know who they're got the scrolls, but like what the purpose is going to be really fun to watch. And then why must he do this himself?
Right.
That's another thing that's like, okay, well, you know, you basically have every superhero on speed dial, but sure.
There was a flash of something there where it talked about where are all the Avengers at in the trailer. You know.
Phone don't work no more. You ain't got no more minutes, bro. It ain't at past 9 p.m. yet. Sam L, what's going on?
Everybody's just got a mess from their own movies they got to worry about.
They really do, though. You're right.
There's just messes all over the place right now.
You know, everybody's off-world.
Yeah. Yeah, off-world, different dimensions, everything else going on. Yeah, let's hope that this brings us kind of back to ground level where we're really seeing, like I said, the Shield kind of being the starting point for all the things that are happening.
Yeah.
And looking over the world like they're supposed to be doing. And then, you know, the Avengers work with them. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Let's bring it back down to ground level where we've been all over the place.
Which I enjoyed. That's what I really enjoyed about those like Netflix Marvel shows. Those are ground level heroes, man.
Yeah.
And this kind of does it here with a bigger budget.
Yeah.
So supposed to be fun stuff, man. I'm excited for this one.
Oh yeah.
June 21st, we'll definitely be talking about this.
Right around the corner.
Right around the corner.
It's like 4 months away, but it's still fine. It's fine. It'll go about fast.
What's up, team? Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we are discussing the trailers for Simulant, Blue Beetle, Episode 5 of The Mandalorian, and our Movie of the Week, Dungeons & Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. Hey, team, we got some trailers coming at you. Full reactions on our YouTube page thingy. So, yeah.
On the link tree in the description or the bio.
All right, team. We have a humanoid AI's attempt to win over a widow's heart places it in the path of a government agent trying to stop the rise of machine consciousness. You know who the hero is in this? Sam Worthington trying to stop everything.
Right.
What? We don't learn? Did Blade Runner not teach you anything? Did James Cameron's Terminator 2 not teach you anything? Okay? I, Robot Okay?
Nice one.
Right?
Yeah.
Why do we keep doing this? The only time this has ever worked out in the human's favor, okay, is Robin Williams in Bicentennial Man, okay? The only time. It's a deep cut right there.
You're right. It was a great movie.
Every other one turned out bad. Terrible and awful, okay? Because even like C-3PO's an asshole, okay?
Yeah, he's not
He
cool.
pops off at the mouth sometimes.
Yeah, he needs to get some fingers taken off.
Why are we trying to be this close to robots still?
Yeah, this is like the step after that, right? Where it says a humanoid AI. So does that mean like it looks like some of these people are like partially robots, but I'm not real sure.
It seems like this.
It seems like some of them are part robot, and some of them are full robot, or they could all be all robots.
It seems like they're full robot, but they have the consciousness of somebody who has passed away or something of that nature. But
so robot bodies underneath. Maybe he's like a Ken doll down there. I don't know, dude. You know what I mean? You think you would have noticed that right off the bat?
Be the first thing.
Yeah. You wake up, you're like,
oh,
that's not there.
Okay.
Right. Whatever.
We got a good cast here. I do like Jordana Brewster, Robbie Amell's doing his thing. Simu Lee, Sam Worthington, Alicia Sands, and a whole host of other people. So we're going to throw this on our socials. I'm not excited for this only because like I'm tired of these type of movies.
Yeah.
Where like somebody's going to do something bad. Okay? And it's never the robot's fault. It's some human who is trying to change the code or do something.
Yeah.
And like the story's been told so many different ways.
Yeah, this one's right around the corner too.
I'm not excited for this.
Well, when it comes to streaming, I might check it out.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, robot movies, whatever.
Robot movies.
Did you watch Megan?
No. I refuse to.
Boycotting all robot movies.
Yes, I'm done. I can't do it anymore, man. I can't.
Okay, that's fair. It's
just been so. It's so okay. And here's the thing: like when you do these robots or AI and they're walking amongst us and stuff. That's a genre, right? Like that's like the robots amongst us is a genre, right? Mm-hmm. The only robots I'm still going to rock with are Transformers, okay? Nobody's trying to bang them. So
the Decepticons did have one humanoid robot. Remember the chick in the second one?
Dang, they did. Well, I'm out. Done.
Yeah, they did
no more Transformers.
They just did the one though.
They better not have
that one's not around no more.
They better not have them in Beast Wars, okay? That's all I'm saying. Rise of the Beast or whatever it is.
They had just the one.
Just the one.
We've never seen another one.
Never saw her again.
With the best Transformer you could have, never showed back up.
She didn't make it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I'm saying.
Yeah, and this is a genre, so like, it's just like horror movies. How we talk about like horror is difficult to make like a good one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I've seen this story over and over again. It just is a different spin. This sounds like it's a love robot story with like Chappie at the end, where like there's a government agent like after him. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I've seen this.
Yeah, these don't qualify as anything other than, like you said, their own little niche. Thing. Little robots, AIs, humanoid things are kind of their own little group. And some of them you enjoy, some of them you don't.
Yeah. All right, next trailer.
Yeah, let's go. Let's move on.
All right, team. We have here a Mexican teenager finds an alien beetle that gives him super-powered armor.
That's not really accurate.
And that's not. I don't think it's. But that's what IMDb says. But he seemed older.
He was given a beetle. The lady handed him a box of beetle.
That's the part you're talking about? I'm thinking that he's not a teenager. He seems older, like he's got a job and everything, but You're talking, get out of here. That's your focus.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine to Beetle. He's given one.
And a burger wrapper.
Yeah.
Talk to me, brother. What are your thoughts about this trailer?
We've seen some trailers that come out that don't look that fantastic.
Yeah.
As especially a first off kind of something coming out.
Mm-hmm.
This one looks really good. This one is definitely using some good VFX.
Yeah, I think so.
His suit looked awesome. That scene where he's floating above the water, that was really nice. It looked real nice.
I like when he was going through the bus.
Yeah.
In slow-mo. That was really cool.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That looks really something fresh and new that we've never seen before, man. Yeah. We gotta say Hispanic Mexican hero, man.
Oh,
Superhero.
Yeah, this is I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce his first name. Sholo, maybe something like that. I'm not sure how you pronounce his first name, but he is.
His name is George. His last name is Lopez. I don't know why it's difficult. I don't know why that took you a while. He's playing Uncle Rudy
with
Reyes.
that awesome beard and mullet.
No, you're talking about the kid from Cobra Kai.
Yeah, he's been on a few things. He's been in Cobra Kai. He's definitely not a teenager anymore, I don't believe.
No,
but I think he's in his early 20s, maybe not even that old.
Yeah.
But he did great in that show, and this one looks like he's going to have a pretty good time. I saw a lot of stuff leading up to this to where he was just talking about how much he was enjoying it, and it's a comic that he enjoyed.
Yeah.
So when you got somebody who has some kind of investment in it, especially a younger actor.
Good, because I know nothing about Blue Beetle.
Neither do I.
Never even knew there was a comic book hero named Blue Beetle.
No clue.
But the fact that he's a young Hispanic Mexican kid, that's dope.
Yeah, and
we talk about representation a lot, and this is DC's Black Panther movie.
Right.
The writer, the director, everybody's coming into this with some Mexican American heritage and stuff like that, man. So that's really dope. And then we got to take down the white lady, Susan Sarandon. Is what it seems like here. She's the nicest woman on the planet, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna be the villain. That's gonna be interesting to see.
Take down the white woman.
Oh man, no, guys, we're gonna throw this on our socials. This I'm excited about because I thought that at first, right, when they first talked about Blue Beetle, that this was going to be an HBO Max drop movie.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, so they're not going to put that much TLC into the movie then.
Right.
It's going to be, whatever. But I guess the shift.
It may still be that, but.
It looks dope.
It looks
really
now.
dope,
yeah.
Yes. But the fact that they're going to drop it, they're going to IMAX it up.
Right.
You're going to want to see that suit in IMAX. You know what I mean? In all of its potential power.
And
I'm excited.
You mentioned, George Lopez. We've seen him in a movie in a minute.
Yeah.
Especially a semi-action movie. So, he gets thrown around a little bit in there.
That
be a good time.
That great comic relief. George is gonna kill this role, man.
Yeah,
he's gonna kill it.
Yeah, he's his uncle too. That's the best part. He's not his dad. He's his uncle. Yeah. So he's just gonna be able to do whatever he wants to in here, and it's gonna be fantastic.
Oh yeah. You just get thrown over the damn kitchen. So, guys, this one's definitely going on our socials. Let us know your thoughts about Blue Beetle.
All right.
Coming at you. All right, team. So, we're still trucking with The Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah.
Chapter 21, The Pirate. The people of Navarro need protection from a rampant pirate attacks. This episode was dope, man.
Yeah, it was a good action good action episode.
This episode was dope, man, because not like, yes, it had great action, but like I like that they're getting a little political. And not in like a bad sense, like left or right, Republican, Democrat there, but like just that we gotta, like, the politics and the government overreach, we gotta do this, we can't send this. Like, my man literally went to Coruscant for help, and my man was like, well, you know, we gotta do this XYZ first, we can't really lend a hand and everything. Like, that's world building. That's what The Mandalorian does a great job of.
And that's kind of reaching back to, right, to what Star Wars originally was federations of planets,
exactly,
Empire, New Republic.
We got all that stuff. Yeah.
So we're getting to see, like you said, kind of the office work.
Yeah.
It was a really cool. It was a really cool scene, like a really cool look. Like you're walking into like an office show.
Yeah.
When he comes in and he's walking through the little office to go talk. To the ladies' man.
Tomato man. Colonel Tuttle. Let's go.
As soon as I saw him, dude, that's all. That movie's the only thing I could think of. I couldn't hear him say anything else.
That's it, man.
But he walks through that scene, and it's an office.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool scene that brings you away from space and the ships and all the battles to where, like you said, you're in this political state. You're in this office, and he's trying to get something done. And they're like, nah. We can't help you.
We're not giving you any help here. Yeah. We'll see what we can do, but not really. Go exactly. Go kick rocks here.
Yeah.
But then you have on the other end here is he's not going to get help from the New Republic, so he throws in Hail Mary to Din Djarin, the Mando, the Mandalorian, and the rest of his people, and even that's kind of like a political, trying to muster things up, and you see more of the way of the Mandalorian. Like, they're holding that weird battle axe wrench type thing when they speak, and he's saying his piece, and he's gonna go, and Bo-Katan's gonna be on his side, with the rest of the people go, and you get like the big guy, and I don't know his name, the big Mandalorian with like the machine gun or whatever.
I can't remember his name.
The fact that he gets everybody riled up to ready to go was really cool, man, because he's been kind of an a-hole to Din Djarin. Like, not to his face. Right. It's probably a bad idea, but he has been kind of he's that kid in the corner with his other buddy talking junk. Like,
well, he was the one that he fought him for the Darksaber, I believe.
Yes.
So the fact that Mando or Din Djarin hasn't always followed the way, he took his helmet off.
Yeah.
That's kind of his thing, right?
Yep.
Like, oh, you can just do that and then come back around. I don't like that dude either. That was him.
But I do like that we have a fight against these pirates, man.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's one of my favorite episodes of this season. I love the strategy, the takedown.
Yeah.
You can't see Din Djarin in his ship, man.
No, you cannot.
You got Grogu in his lap. Yeah. You ain't seeing that team, bro.
Yeah, the whole scene, even with Bo-Katan coming in with her ship and dropping people.
Yeah,
that was awesome. Like the whole plan and everything was beautifully made.
It was dope
in the universe, the way it went down, what we saw. Really enjoyed it.
And you got the armorer coming through whooping some ass.
Oh yeah,
the sneak attack. I'm about it, man. What's going on with this Elia Kane, who was in the office with Colonel Tuttle and Captain Teva? She was in the episode a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, she's leading up to something bad. She's gonna do something bad pretty soon.
Yeah.
Because we do get a little hint about the whole what's your boy's name? Oh no.
Oh yeah,
no. Oh no.
The big baddie who had the dark saber before, right?
Yeah, whatever his name was. Got something to do with that. Something's going to go down with that. Because she just keeps popping up. She had the big role in the one thing, and then we kind of just see her every once in a while now.
Yeah, and I thought that was just going to be kind of like a bottled episode.
Yeah.
But clearly it's expanded, so
yeah.
Let's go.
Yep.
Guys, still rocking out here with Mando. Let's get it. All right, brother. So before we jump into the movie, man, you said you had some flicks you wanted to discuss real quick. Talk to us.
You ever seen The Thing?
Yes. Long time ago.
So there's two versions, right?
There is the prequel, which came out after the original.
It's the 2011 one.
That's the prequel.
So I'd never seen that before. I watched that this weekend.
Yes.
It was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch? Did you ever see the OG triple OG one?
Oh yeah, I have it on VHS.
Wow.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm gonna dust on that thing. Yeah, it's one of my favorites from back when. Yeah, I saw the 2011 one. It was all right. It walked, obviously, kind of walked the same line as the first one did.
Oh yeah.
So that didn't really impress me a whole lot. And the first one's practical effects you just can't beat that.
The best thing about that, the one that you just watched,
yeah,
is literally the last scene. Literally, because it rolls right into the 1982 movie, is what it is. Because they didn't take the effect of the dog or whatever and just runs away or something like that. Yeah, thought dead. Lars' dog, thought dead, emerges and runs away, realizing that the dog is the thing. And we jump into the next movie, man. So, that was... And you're watching it the entire time, not really knowing you think it's a reimagining, because they have different names and everything. So you're like, all right, this is just the thing, and we're doing it a little different or whatever with other people. And then you're just like, oh,
yeah.
All right, so, yeah, man.
Did you ever watch Murder Mystery with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston?
I have not.
Okay.
But the second one dropped, right?
Yeah. So the first one's pretty good.
Okay.
This second one was hilarious.
Really?
I enjoyed it a lot more than the first one. It's overboard.
Okay.
It's an overboard movie, but Adam Sandler he just fits kind of. He can take some things overboard and he can make it work. I mean, it's not like a big. It's not a great murder mystery movie.
Gotcha.
But it's fun to watch.
With them two.
Yeah.
See, he was one of the first people to grab a deal with Netflix too.
Yeah.
Man. And just do a bunch of movies.
Smart man.
Him. Yeah,
He's a smart man.
Businessman.
But yeah, it came out and I watched it and I saw the first one. I enjoyed that one. But like I said, this one, you get to check this one out. It takes that first one and really expands it and just gives you a little bit bigger experience.
Yeah.
With these two. And all the actors in it are great too.
Okay.
It's a good time. You need to check this one out if you get a chance.
I did check a movie out on the plane.
Oh, what's that?
I finally saw Devotion.
Oh, nice.
Man, and
you're just crying in there playing.
Jonathan Majors, man. Dude's fantastic. And I'm thinking the entire time that it's I didn't know it was based on the life of real people.
Right.
I thought it was a story written about that time, that era.
Based on kind of true events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know these were two actual people.
Yeah.
Right? Until
it's a crazy
the end.
Story.
And I'm like, wow, that is a wild story, man.
Yeah. And you enjoy them the whole time, man. It's hard to
great acting, man.
With Glenn and him, it's just hard to look away from them two and not want to keep watching the screen when they're on there.
Brotherhood that they commenced in there, man. That was really fun. And yeah, I kind of Was G about it.
Yeah.
Only one tier.
Yeah, it gets you. It'll get you. But yeah, it's definitely a great movie.
Great movie, man. All right, brother. You ready to jump into this week's movie?
Yeah, man. Sounds fantastic.
Got us a little D&D action,
All
man. Right. Honor Amongst Thieves. Before we do that, did you ever play Dungeons and Dragons?
I've never played Dungeons and Dragons.
Me neither, man. What
I mean,
did you play? Something?
I played like Magic the Gathering.
Is that similar or totally different?
It's different. D&D's a big thing. Like, you write stories and you play characters and you run through somebody's story that they've made.
Okay.
So you're basically acting out this movie. Your guy builds a story, builds scenes, and you go through it with them.
Gotcha.
When you play this game. But like Magic the Gathering, it's a card game. It's more along the lines of like Pokemon and just whatever other card game you can think of. It's a tabletop game.
Okay, I got you.
So they're somewhat similar in like lore wise, but not playing the game. They're not similar really.
Okay.
At all.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we got Dungeons and Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves just dropped this past Friday. Directed by Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daly. Written by Michael Gillow from a story by Chris McKay and Gillow.
Nice. We had a budget of $150 million. So far, 71.5 mil. Starting this one, we have Chris Pine as Edgin Darvis, Michelle Rodriguez as Holga Gilgore, Roger Jean Page as Zank Yendar. I think that's how you pronounce that.
That's better than you did George Lopez, but
yeah.
We'll continue.
Justice Smith as Simon Armor. Sorry. Sophia Lillis as Doric, Hugh Grant as Forge Fitzwilliams, Chloe Coleman as Kira Darvis, Daisy Head as Sophina, Jason Wong as Dralis, and a little appearance by Bradley Cooper as Marleman.
Really was.
Yeah.
I had to do a double take.
Yeah.
All right, man. Give us that quick synopsis of this movie, brother.
Edward Darvis, after spending years without his wife because she was murdered by a red wizard, seeks out a tablet that'll bring her back to life. The first attempt by his crew fails to get it. The second chance they get is years later, and that sends them on many quests across the lands until they find out that they were actually conned the first time by now Lord Forge Fitzwilliams. They attempt to steal his and other rich folks' treasures and his tablet so he can bring back his wife and save his daughter's life as well.
All right. Well, let's get it, man.
Yeah, let's go.
We're going to jump into this cast. We're obviously going to start with that blue-eyed Chris Pine. But I like that everybody is a character, is a type of character.
Oh, yeah.
From D&D.
Yeah.
I come to it not knowing anything. That's why I asked you. But when I started doing my research after this, I was like, dude, that's dope.
Yeah, they can. The D&D games can get very extravagant
and detailed.
If you are like just interested in seeing some of it, Vin Diesel.
What about Vin Diesel?
He's a dungeon master.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
He's the dungeon master. He's somebody who puts on games and writes stories and stuff.
Wow.
Joe Manuliani is a very, very renowned dungeon master.
Really?
Yeah. Just look up some YouTube stuff on them. Joe does a lot of games for like celebrities. There's a lot of celebrities that play D&D.
So like, I guess they're about that age because you think about it. The only thing I really ever hear about, I've heard Dungeons and Dragons like growing up my total life, and I have had people in my life who have played it. Yeah. I just was over there.
It's really hard to play it.
Yeah.
Because you need a group of people.
Yes.
And it's really hard to find a group of people that plays any game anyways.
Exactly.
just in general.
But it's what the kids play on Stranger Things, right? And that's like starts in the early 80s, right?
Yeah,
and
I think that's when
that's probably the age that Joe and Vin is, probably growing up in the 80s, early 80s playing D&D. So that makes sense. That checks out.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're interested, you could list a couple of guys you could look up that.
I'm definitely going to try to watch it.
They throw celebrity games. Joe has a big dungeon in his house, that big table and everything. They do all kinds of crazy stuff up.
That's
wild.
Awesome. All right. We got Chris Pine here as Edwin Darvis. He's a Baird, which is a standard playable character class in many editions in D&D, okay?
Yeah, I think that's just a human.
The Baird class is versatile, capable of combat and of magic, use their artistic talents to induce magical effects. That's why he had the harp.
Right.
Member of the Harpers, and he's the one who kind of comes in this as a really good guy and a good man.
Yeah.
But then he kind of goes to doing what's very easy to him and his crew, and that is drive cars really fast and steal stuff.
Yeah, make plans.
Make plans, right? That's what he does, make plans. He makes a lot of plans, A through Z.
Yeah.
But no, this reminded me of Fast and Furious 5, the heist one.
Okay.
This was a heist movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
And that's what made it really, really cool here. But, he's a guy. He turned to, stealing things, but he had a code. He had an honor. Like, we don't hurt people, right?
Yeah.
We don't put people in harm's way.
Right.
We steal from people who, don't really need what they have, and we take it for ourselves here. And it's Chris Pine, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of those guys that's like, he can do drama really easy.
Oh, yeah.
But then he can turn around and do comedy, and it's like seamless with the comedy.
He's really good at it.
Yes.
But he's also handsome enough to where he can be a goofball.
Yes.
And it's fine.
It's so fine, dude.
It works for him to be able to do the drama and the comedy at the same time.
Yeah, I really had a good time as him as our lead here. And we'll talk about it later, but like, I went into this movie thinking like, yeah, this is gonna be trash. But then you have Chris Pine, I'm like, all right, they've elevated it a little bit with him as the lead. He's gonna take it serious as he can. And kind of rolled with him, man. So I really enjoyed him as the lead here. We got Michelle Rodriguez as Holga Kilgore. She's a barbarian who's another class of character within D&D here. The class was introduced in 1985 and went through a number of evolutions, but basically just like a brawler, a badass, a warrior.
And all this stuff kind of rolls over into Magic the Gathering, too. That's why I can connect both of them.
I got you.
Because all these titles are basically
used hand in hand
for the most part.
I got you. There. She was exiled from her tribe. She acts as the surrogate daughter of Kira, who is Edgin's daughter there. So she's there as the muscle.
And that, like I said, the father figure for Kira, because Edgin was not doing well.
She was the mother and father figure.
Yes. There you go. Yeah, Edgin was not doing well.
We got my man Justice Smith as Simon Amar, a half-elf wild magic sorcerer who's the descendant of a elf minster Amar, a notable wizard. Sorcerer is a playable character in the D&D fantasy role. I'm going through it, man.
No, there's so many words that are being said that we've literally probably never said on this pod.
Ever.
And you've said them all in like one or two sentences. It's amusing.
Hey, man. He's a sorcerer. A sorcerer is weak in melee combat, but a master of arcane magic, generally the most powerful form of D&D magic. Sorcerer's magic ability is innate rather than studied or bargained. I don't know really what I just read, but like I saw it on screen.
So now that I think about it, this what you just said really actually goes more with like World of Warcraft.
Okay.
If you definitely probably never played that.
Oh.
That's more of what this is. D&D and World of Warcraft are kind of, when you start talking about all the different magics and stuff, that's what, if somebody doesn't play D&D, they probably played World of Warcraft. Let's move on, Clyde. Let's go. Let's just move on.
No, I love it though. I learned. So this is like what's on the Wikipedia page. This is what people are talking about on the interwebs and stuff like that about all these different characters.
Yeah.
But like, and it's a little over my head. It's a little out there. It's a little nerdy, might I say?
Right.
I call myself a nerd as well. But it's a little over my head there. It's just things that I didn't know, and I was able to enjoy this movie and being able to see all these things.
Yeah.
Without them having to like vomit, spit all this information at me about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just learned by being around these characters and learning about these characters.
Yeah.
You knew how these people were. I thought that was the really cool part here.
Awesome.
We got Sophia Lillis as Doric, a something druid. I'm just gonna say druid.
I think that's Tiefling.
Tiefling druid, a fictional humanoid race in the Dungeons and Dragons fantasy role-playing game, originally introduced in the Planscape campaign, setting in the second edition of Advanced. I'm just going deep diving. But basically, they can shapeshift into different animals.
Yeah.
She was raised in the Nether Winter Wood, and she's a badass, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I really enjoyed the scene with her escaping the castle and like Neverwinter or whatever, and changing into so many different things. Skills.
Right.
What's an owl? What did she turn into? The owl what? Was it the owl beast or whatever?
The owl bear.
The owl bear.
Yeah.
That thing was nasty. Okay. Yeah. But just a badass there. And who was it that said we need because they were trying to think about like a plan. I love the scene where Darvis was trying to come up with a plan, and somebody said we need a
deer.
A deer. That's what it was. It was deer. She kept on saying
Holga need a deer, and then she ends up turning into a deer
at the end to finally get away. Yes.
Yeah, she says maybe a deer, and he's like, yeah, because there's abundance of deer in the castle.
In the castle, always. We got Hugh Grant as Forge Fitzwilliam, an ambitious rogue and con artist. Rogue is one of the standard playable characters in most editions.
There you go.
He's a versatile character capable of sneaky combat and nimble tricks. The rogue is stealthy and dexterous, and in early editions was the only official base player. All right. And con artist is what he is. A former member of Edwin's crew and has been taking care of Kira since Edgin's imprisonment. He ended up becoming Lord of Neverwinter. And, I've never been a fan of Hugh Grant.
He's a romantic comedy guy.
Yes. He, younger Hugh Grant. And he's never really looked young, for me. I've never seen
an accurate statement. Yeah, he kind of looked the same.
Yes,
he's always looked this way for me,
like Morgan Freeman. Yeah. you guys were born old.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
But he was in a bunch of romantic comedies and stuff. So seeing him here, man, it was a little weird for me.
Yeah, well, he kind of brought that big theatrical personality.
It was campy.
Yeah, and it worked sometimes. Sometimes it was a little weird, but at the same time, he's lying this whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess you kind of take that
as kind of the part of the character as well.
Yeah, being real big, real show off.
Yeah,
because he's trying to hide this whole thing that he's got going on. But I think the theatrics of his personality that he chose in this one was pretty good for this con artist.
Yeah.
It worked well for the con artist.
All right, here we got Chloe Coleman as Kira Darvis, Edgin's daughter who was fallen under the sway of Forge, her guardian for 2 years, following her father's imprisonment here. And smaller role, but I like that we're not saving the princess in this. We're saving his daughter.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like his North Star and his team's North Star as well.
Oh,
yeah. Everything else is just bonus points.
Correct.
Saving the world, getting a bunch of riches and jewels to the city people.
Right.
Everything else just bonus points, man. So that was really cool. But this focus was his daughter. We'll save the saving of the princess for next week.
There you
go. All right, we got Daisy Head as Sophina, a red wizard of Thay. The focus in necromancy, and ties to Thay's tyrannical I'm saying words I've never heard before, bro.
I know it. I love it. I love it so much. I love it.
I thought she was a badass villain.
Yeah.
For this game, I said it called it a game. For this movie, based on this game, and they turned it into a comedy, she played the straight man, and never broke from that character.
Not at all.
Right?
Not at all.
I really enjoyed that. Even when Forge is running around as being like his high, silly, lying ass self, right?
Yeah.
She deep down puts this man in power, hates him, basically just using him.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't play no games, and she's a badass in combat.
And she was.
Yes. Really fun to watch there. All right. I hate this guy because my wife loves this guy. Rage Jean Page, Zank Yendar, a paladin who narrowly escapes somebody's rise to power. He ages more slowly than a normal human being there. A paladin is one of the standard playable characters in most editions of the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game.
Oh, yeah.
He's a holy knight crusading, and this makes more sense now.
Yeah.
Reading this makes more sense about why his character was so lame, okay?
It's personalities.
It's so lame.
These classes are personalities of characters.
The paladin is a holy knight crusading in the name of good and order and a divine spellcaster. He was the biggest lame of the movie. And like he was a badass.
Paladins are better than everybody else.
Like, okay.
Because they're powered by the light.
They are, or they think they're better than everybody else, or both.
They think that they are. Really, paladins are awesome. Paladins are very powerful.
Now, when you start these games, you get to choose who you want to be, or do you get bestowed upon it?
I don't know specifically about D&D, but I mean, I would assume it's the same for a lot of other games. You choose a character, you choose a class.
Yeah, I'm Leonardo, dude.
And then you choose a class, and then you choose, different types of stats for your character.
Gotcha.
And then those build as you play.
I want the katanas on Leo, bro.
Yeah.
Blue bandana. I liked my favorite scene with him is when they're trying to go get the helmet or whatever, the helm, and he's like, "We got to do this, we got to do this, we got to jump over the 40 paces this way, right?" Because that's what I know from Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
is the elaborate whatever they have to do in the game to get to wherever they need to get to. I'm horribly explaining.
You got to see a dungeon and a dragon in the same scene.
Same scene, right? In Act 2, right?
Exactly. Yeah. The whole campaign is like that, basically.
Awesome, man. Awesome. But yeah, that was really fun to watch here. We do.
Yeah. I was thinking, what if somebody was just in the theater like, oh, a dragon in a dungeon? It's a little on the nose. I would have loved to have heard that.
I think that's what the creator's intentions were, right there, right? Where we're going to put the dragon at? In the dungeon.
Yeah.
Nowhere else? All right.
Let's go.
All right. And we got, real quick, we got Jason Wong as Drells, who's the Red Wizard of Thay. He comes through. He was in a smaller role, but he was kind of a fighter. But Zank put the clamps down on him real quick next to the damn dragon. So then for some reason we have Bradley Cooper in this weird role.
Whatever.
Did you I first saw him?
Nope.
It was a wide shot.
Yeah.
And I was like, sorry, what? I had my contacts in. I was like, can I? Bradley Cooper, like he's a serious acting director now. What is he doing in this movie? Dope
I don't
role.
know. He was there.
Dope role, man.
Made you a little sad.
He did.
He did his thing.
All right, man. Moving forward here, just about this movie, man. I laughed the entire time.
Yeah, it was a really good time.
I was going into this thinking that it was not going to be good. Like Chris Pine is going to do his thing.
Yeah.
And the rest of it was going to be trash. But this was fun. This was a fun time out, man.
That's what's cool about like these kind of games and stuff is it's just somebody's imagination.
Yeah.
So, your director, your writers and everything, they just had a solid imagination for this one and put together a pretty fun, it moved pretty fast. Wasn't much lingering, I didn't feel like.
Yep.
And we got to see a lot of stuff. Got to see a lot of different characters, different types of characters, different lands, all kinds of stuff like that. But that's what these kind of movies get to do is just have a good time. And I feel like if you can't make some stuff up, then I don't understand what you can.
Yeah.
It should be easy.
I
feel like it should be easy.
And you know what? Also,
but I'm not a director.
The writer directors, they're D&D guys.
Yeah.
You saw the love of this and explaining this right here, just me learning this as well. You saw the love of the game for them on the screen through these characters, right? Through this heist film.
Yeah.
That they did. Wasn't there a Dungeons & Dragons movie that came out like years ago? The 2000 film. There was a Dungeons & Dragons 2000 American fantasy film directed by Courtney Solomon.
I don't remember that. When was it?
2000. Despite it being a box office bomb and a critical failure,
Jesus Christ,
a made-for-TV sequel, Wrath of the Dragon God, was released in 2005.
Huh.
Yes.
I don't believe I saw that one.
Marlon Wayans was in the movie as a rogue/thief named Snails.
Actually, I may have seen that one. Now that you say that.
Jeremy Irons was in the movie. Thora Birch. She was probably super young when that happened. Yeah.
All right. Well, cool.
But this one, though.
That's why Chris Pine in it.
Did not have Chris.
This one has Chris Pine and Bradley Cooper in it.
So much sexiness happening right here, man. Gosh.
Old ass Hugh Grant.
I don't know how old you are, Hugh.
No one knows.
How old are you, bro?
No one knows.
He's only 62.
Yeah. He's looked 62 his whole life.
He's looked 62.
But in a sexy way.
in a very sexy way.
Yeah.
He was in a movie with Sandy B, man.
Oh,
I get it. No, man, but you just saw like the love of their love for D&D like on these pages when they were writing and making this movie, doing their storyboards and everything. I like how every character was a character in the movie, like in the game itself.
Yeah.
And there was no exposition about it. The wizard, was literally just a kid.
Yeah.
And he was meek,
and
scared.
They just show you what they can
They
do.
showed you their skill set and their lack of skills and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Thought that was really cool, man. They really brought us into this world without even knowing. Without really even knowing that we're in this world. We were in this world. Like, it just kind of happened. Because the exposition and the way that they did it, right? I'm trying to learn about, why you're in a cell.
Yeah.
And then we get all this great backstory about all his whole team and what everybody does. Yeah. And we get all this forward story afterwards or whatever.
Yeah.
And can we wait on Jonathan?
Yeah.
Can we just
so long?
my favorite, like, that's how you start a movie? Okay, deal.
I had a pretty good theater for this one.
Yeah, same.
There was a lot of people who were like, are we going to get a group together after this to play campaign? What are we doing?
Nice.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
Oh, yeah, man. Really, really fun there. And I went to go see it Wednesday before we left, so had a blast there. Yeah. All right, man. Talk about, like, scope and everything. It was a big budget kind of type movie, but it didn't feel like it was this big world building DC Marvel type movie, man. It actually felt like a real world. It was a fantasy land, but it felt really real.
Well, it was built. It's built like a campaign.
Yes.
Somebody makes sure you make a campaign. You don't play the same thing over and over.
Okay.
So you have your story and you play that story. That's kind of what they did here.
And they're not called games; they're called campaigns.
Campaigns, yes.
Damn, I gotta get the vernacular right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's exactly what you're supposed to feel. You're supposed to feel, it's a brand new world.
Yeah.
But it's always a brand new world.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, and they brought us in, man. I felt like I was there with him, and that was really fun. Even that fight at the end in the middle of the city, I'm there with him, and I just really enjoyed that feeling, man. The music was it was, but Lauren Balfe scored it. Once again, we probably talked about him a few times. Fantastic. So, always does his thing. Talk about a theme, man. As Pine as the lead, he has a theme, but it's basically, I think it's more everybody finding their purpose.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Like, we have all these characters. We have all these playable characters from D&D, the campaign. I'm going to say it right this time. And, they're all like level ones when we kind of meet them in the beginning, right?
Right.
But they all grow.
Yes.
And get stronger and get better at their craft.
Exactly. That's how it works.
So yeah, them finding their purpose throughout this movie was kind of the growth, man.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. All right, team. That's our conversation about Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. JV, your thoughts about this movie, man?
I had a really good time watching this movie.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you had a good time too,
dude.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
This one's going to get a 4 out of 5 buckets of popcorn from me.
Yeah.
It was fun, and like I said, it was like you were going through a campaign. You're in some dungeons, doing some traveling, fighting some people, all the fun stuff. Transformations, the spell work, all that stuff was pretty fun too to watch. It was really, really good looking movie. And this cast was awesome. They played their characters really well. And overall, just a fun time.
Yeah, man.
It's a great time. How about you?
Yeah, brother, I'm right there with you, man. I'm going to give this 4 buckets of popcorn.
Awesome.
This brought me into wanting to learn more about Dungeons and Dragons.
Right.
Because it didn't beat me over the head with exposition.
Yeah.
The one thing that, as great as the movie Inception is, it's literally like exposition. It's literally Ariande asking questions and people telling her the answers, and you're basically she's the audience asking questions. And that's how we're learning in Inception. This one, you learned about this world. You learned about Dungeons and Dragons through just these characters being themselves.
Yeah.
And that's what I really enjoy, man. And that's good writing. You don't assume the audience is intelligent enough to pick it up.
Yeah, and it's just there.
Yes.
It's just there whether you like it or not.
So this gets 4 buckets of popcorn from me. Chris Pine did his thing. Justin Smith also did his thing. Really enjoyed this. I would have liked to see Ray-Jean Page more in the movie as like a bigger role, but I get it when you have such a large cast already and everybody gets really good screen time. It's difficult. But we got Bradley Cooper, so yeah, we're good.
Yeah, he was just kind of like a quick escort, right?
And I guess if like he was in the movie the entire time, everything they were trying to accomplish would have been a lot easier.
With him. And they say that. They literally say that to him before he leaves. They're like, "You come with us. We'll be fine.
Yeah,
you're literally an awesome fighter. You come with us. This will definitely work out." And when he's walking away from when they're on that little beach, he's like, "Is he gonna walk? He's walking straight. He's gonna walk around the rock. He's gonna walk around. Nope, right over the rock."
It's a fun time, man. These directors did. You ever see Game Night? A couple years ago,
yeah, I saw that.
They did that movie.
Oh, okay.
So now they're coming back and actually doing a game movie. I love it, man. 4 buckets of popcorn for me, brother.
Awesome.
All right, team. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Amongst Thieves. Next week, we'll be discussing the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
That'll be showing in a theater near you.
Like always, I am Clyde Smith. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I am Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
And keep watching.